So without judgment, imagine you earn €1 million a month, but you have expenditures of 999,000 with 99.99, right? So you are this amazing, miraculous, infinite being, but because of consensus, habits of behaving a certain way to others without it being authentic. So all these things are like pulling on your energy. I truly believe that if all your energy was available to you, you could self-generate, you could, um, keep this body totally healthy, have energy for other things or even miracles. So it's not judging where you place your energy. It's more about just imagining like a big in breath, bringing it all back into you. So imagine for a moment stopping all your habits, your consensus, the way you behave, the attachment you have, even to spirituality or the attachment to the need. So imagine if you need another person. How would that person feel? Would they feel free or weighed down? So whatever it is, desire is fine. But the idea of desire is to identify something that is good that you don't have, that it would complete you, but it won't save you. As soon as you say that's going to make me happy, that's going to save me, that's going to give me peace, it won't. So deep breath in and call back just for a moment, like if if you were the ocean and the tides had gone out and you're just calling it all back into you, into your center. I'm calling back all the excess energy that I spend on behaviors and habits of consensus, of thought, of conditioning. Just call it all back. So a good example is like worrying. Worrying takes up a lot of energy. It's in the future. It's a mind loop over and over and over again. And so in that mind loop, you can't access your higher self. You have the feeling like you'll find a solution, you'll find a way through. But if you stop worrying, and that's let go of the attachment to a particular outcome, then your higher self, your higher consciousness, your broader mind can flow through. So that's just an example. Call back in your energy. Even if it's something good, like if you were doing a healing and you want the other person to have a good outcome, if you go into it this way, you're attached to the outcome. It seems contradictory of what that you need to desire it. When manifestation, you need to breathe it, feel it, intend it. But here it is. I'm doing something open-ended and allowing the universe to flow through me and create this change or shift. Yes, with a certain desire, but then I let go. Pull back all your energy. Imagine a huge house with all the lights on in all the rooms, and they're all kind of dim, and you start switching off the ones in the basement, in the pantry, in the cupboards, and you start to switch off the excess light, and then just imagine how much more power there is in the other circuits. Of course, it's an analogy, but just imagine. Pull it back even more. And just imagine for a moment that nothing on the outside of you is important. Not even your partner, your children, your business, your spirituality, your joy, it doesn't matter. Nothing on the outside for a moment is important. Everything in our body is geared to the outside, hearing the outside, seeing the outside, feeling the outside. We close our eyes to be able to go inward. And so breathing, when we breathe in, can connect us to our inner world. Nothing outside of you at this moment is important. Even if your doorbell rang, could you stay with yourself? Say it's not important. And not only is nothing outside of you important, you're going to create space for the you, the everlasting you that's always been fine. So now imagine this ever-present you, your soul self, your higher self, your quantum self, is abundance in energy. And you are not sending it anywhere. You're not giving it away. You're not helping anyone. You're not attaching to anything. You're just sitting there. Allow this dynamo of energy to start filling your inner world. So imagine for a moment you don't know what it's like to feel so alive, so energetic, that there might be something in you stopping it or holding it at a particular level. So allow your inner soul self to just shine bright. And it's going to push against the inside of you and want to pour out through your chakras, through your pores. Bring everything into coherent balance inside of you. My emotions start to balance. When they balance, I can see them in a different perspective. So let's try something. Imagine a beloved, a loved one with you, in front of you. And you can just look at them without judgment. Or the opposite. Imagine you don't need them to be anything. You don't need them to be happy or successful or resolved. That would be an attachment to something that they're not, that you would desire them to be. So you imagine them happy, but feel into that energy where your energy is going. So then let go again of that image. Bring all that energy back. And now just imagine looking at them and you allow them to be exactly how they are. You might think you're doing that, but the difference is feel into it, see if you're doing it, if you really are doing it differently. You get that feeling of your energy not rushing out of you, just staying. Hold. Only now are we getting the part of the transmission. Most of it was the way you were understanding how. So let's say we were educated that to be kind looks like this, to be attentive looks like this, or to be a human being looks like this. Just for a moment, imagine bringing all your energy home, having no attachment to the outside. So think of a soft hold, like if I'm going to drive somewhere, of course, the outcome is in the timeline. But instead of needing it to be in a certain time, a certain way, the attachment to how it has to happen. So bring all your energy back and just understand that you can let go of how things have to happen. If they need to happen. Without hum. They're showing me like capturing a lightning bolt in a jam jar. The amount of energy that you are, the authentic you, it's like trapping it in this body. But for a moment, imagine you can. Okay, quantum consciousness, reset the cells. And all basic body. Like there's a rewiring going on, like a remembering how you were. So like unlearning the human skills in a sense, the addictive patterns. And it's as if you're remembering. So of course it's the interface. There is a human aspect of you. It's very dense, that has a lower frequency. But what if this higher frequency you have always been and are always isn't lost to you, but is invested in you, not in other people, or not desiring a particular outcome, or pushing, or striving, or struggling, or creating a story about suffering. Imagine all that energy available to you and filling your body, filling your consciousness, filling your being. Okay, so again, think about maybe a project. So the desire, and we're allowed the desire for it to go well, but detach from a particular outcome. When you detach from the outcome, there's more energy. And when there's more energy, you'll be surprised at the outcome. There will be a twist or something happening, uh, probably a higher frequency outcome. This is just a practice to get your mind, your ego identity to let go of, I am creating this. For some people, it might feel strange, as if you are detached, meaning it doesn't matter, or you don't invest yourself in the outcome, which is true. You invest yourself in the action, in the active moment, to the best of your ability. So you're invested in the now, in the ever present now. So the idea is you have a desire. You might imagine the outcome, but you detach from it. And then you start taking the steps that you need to take. And you lose yourself. You allow the higher self to create a momentum into that direction. Let's plant the seed. And go. Oh, deep breath in.